Alrighty then. Let us get right to it. Anonymous, thank you for gifting Firezilla. Claire, thank you for resubbing. 9 months. Wow. 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 We're here. Horse, thanks for subbing. Here we are. This is what we're working with today. I washed it 40 minutes ago, so this is what it looks like. 40 minutes dry. Yup. Not really much has happened since I saw you last. At all. There'll be 1 year on my birthday. Oh, that's interesting. It will be, huh? When I cut my hair, it's not going to be, like, that much shorter, I think. I need to get it shaped up here, because it is too much of this. Like, look how long it is on the sides, right? But I'll probably keep a lot of the volume and bangs. But yeah, it's... Am I growing it out? Not intentionally, but that's how it is. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll swap over to the hand cam in a little minute. We'll hang out here. I don't really have anything to say to you, though. I'm going out for dinner later, so I'm going to try to speed run a couple models. Hype Train, Ben. 9 months. Let's go. Let's go, Ben. What's been happening in the world since last stream? What's for Din Din? Gonna go get pho. Gonna go get pho. There's a pho place that we like in Chinatown here in Vegas. And we haven't been in a while, so it's time to go get pho. And we're planning to do it kind of late, like after 8 p.m. when the sun is down and it's not 5 million degrees. So, it'll be a bit less hot. A little bit less hot. Bro, I had to prime the scouts, right? The scouts that we assembled, right? And it's been so hot and I've been trying to avoid the dusty models. I primed them at midnight yesterday. Our patio doesn't even have a light. I was hoping the light from the living room let me see them enough. I kept putting them inside so I could look at it, and then putting them back inside, and then like back inside, and then outside. I had to prime them at midnight so that it was cool enough. I don't know why our patio doesn't have a light. It doesn't even have a damn outlet. Like what? Like a patio is for nighttime. You're not on the patio at noon. It's 110 degrees. Doesn't have a light or an outlet or anything. The only thing that's out there is a railing and a closet that has the water heater in it that we can't even open. It's locked. Oh, I'll show you guys. I did fix the dustiness on the croup. I did fix it. I put them in LA's Totally Awesome overnight. And it left all of the primer on somehow, but stripped all of the dustiness away. You can't even tell. It's weird. I'll show you guys when we go to hand cam. Yeah, their mange is cured. I was looking for the hairbrush. I was like, where? It's not here. It's over in the bathroom. Connor forgot his hairbrush in Tokyo, so he keeps coming in here for mine. Like it didn't have enough long hair in it. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. I miss Tokyo so bad. I want to go back so bad. Don't brush my curls, it will frizz. Don't worry, this isn't frizzy at all. Was it a special kind of brush? No, it's just a fucking brush from Target. But Connor the type of guy who didn't brush his hair for a million years until it got long. Because he just like, why would I need to brush it? I've been brushing my hair forever and ever. Cleaning the brush is so annoying. Yeah. Other things that I haven't had to worry about in years. Cleaning the drain in my shower. But usually, you know, no hair would get stuck in it at all because I had short hair. But now it's like I have to pull the hair. It's like having to pull the hair out of the drain, you know? I don't have like I just have a shower. There's no tub, so it's literally just a drain, right? It doesn't have like the screw so it can fill up. It's not like a screw-in drain. So you just like fucking grab toilet paper and like take it out, but yeah. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Do you guys not have to ever clean your drains? I hate doing that. Yeah, it's gross. The zip tie trick? Huh? What's that? Zip tie hair drain. Unclog your sink's drain with just zip ties. Ew, gross. It looks so... Yup. Yup. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, what the hell? You make a zip tie thorny like a rose stem, and then you probe your drain, and then when you pull it out, it gets all the hair stuck to it. Oh. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, luckily I don't have a drain like that. All the hair just collects on the top of the drain with mine, and I just like, it's not so bad. Arts and crafts to clog the drain. Arts and crafts are good. Arts and crafts are good. Here, we'll do this real quick. There we are. I always look naked without them. This is just too much. I can't see out of this eyeball. What's going on with the Twitterverse? Is there literally anything to talk about? Likes got privated? Who cares? I know a lot of people were like, oh man, thank God my likes are private. What kind of freak are you? There's literally nothing happening. AX is in 2 weeks. Kingdom Hearts release? Don't care. Shinrae's 3D is tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, nothing's really going on. I'm excited about AX in 2 weeks. That's my hair is getting really long. Yeah, it's bad. It is bad. But that's all right. It's poofy. Whenever I keep a mustache, I always get bad spots right at the end of the mustache. Something about the hair like irritates it. I always get them here, like at the corners of my mouth, but because of the mustache. I don't get them when I don't have a mustache. It looks good? Thank you. Have you guys ever seen Tekken 3 King? King from Tekken 3? Does food ever get in the beard or mustache? No, it's not that long. Tekken 3 King is dripped up. He's wearing like the He's got like the Jordans on. And like wind pants that have like a jaguar pattern up the side. And just like a t-shirt. King is usually like a luchador. And then in Tekken 3, he was like casual with it. It kind of looks epic. I saw Miku in Magic the Gathering. I saw that was a thing. Magic Miku. Yeah, I think it was real too. Heard it's getting grabbed up by scalpers. Yeah, that sucks. But anything like that would be, unfortunately. Man, there's really not a lot going on in the world for me to talk about, at least. Wait, the girl who plays the Acolyte in the Star Wars The Acolyte is the same actress who played Rue from the first Hunger Games? Is that true? How old am I? I just saw a tweet. We're not talking enough about how two leads of the two biggest shows this month are Rue from the Hunger Games and the guy that stabbed her with a spear. What's his name from The Boys? The main character of The Boys was in the Hunger Games? What's his name? Fuck. Why can't I remember his name? Not Butcher, the Huey. Huey from The Boys was the 17-year-old guy in the Hunger Games who stabbed her with a spear? Is that true? The Hunger Games IMDb. Yep, full cast and crew. Let's look at it. Rue. Amandla Stenberg. She's in The Acolyte. True. That's just true. I don't even know who stabbed with a spear. What's his name? You know what? Well, let's do it backwards. The Boys IMDb, and we'll go backwards. Jack Quaid. Okay, let's look. How far do I have to scroll to get to the Hunger Games? God's sake. He was in Catching Fire. And The First Gun. It literally is true. What the fuck? Any relation to Dennis Quaid? Let's find out. Let's find out for Wikipedia. Famous. The son of Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid. So, yeah. I would say there's a relation there. Meg Ryan. Not really. She's not been in any movies that I really know. She was a prolific actress in the 1990s and 2000s. Joe versus the Volcano, The Doors, Sleepless in Seattle, When a Man Loves a Woman. That I've heard of. French Kiss, Courage Under Fire, Anastasia, I've heard of. Dennis Quaid, I know. You know, The Parent Trap, Dennis Quaid, The Day After Tomorrow, he's in that. Anything else famous that he was in? Jaws 3D, there you go. Footloose, there you go. He was Bill Clinton in the HBO film The Special Relationship. There you go. Awesome. Helldivers got a big patch. That was cool. The game is more fun again because they actually balanced in a way that was fun and not tying, like pulling back everything that was good. And they added cool armor. It's like a Vietnam War era-esque armor where they're all like jungle fighters. It looks cool. Not really much else is going on in the realm of Reese. Nothing. In all the things that I follow, nothing's really happening. Nothing's really going on in the anime world, or the VTuber world that I'm aware of at least, or the Destiny world, or the Warhammer world. Warhammer world, I'd like to make the pilgrimage someday, but it requires me to go to Great Britain. Dunmeshi ended the first season this week. There's that. I don't watch Dunmeshi. I did hear that it got renewed for a second season, though, so... Destiny players all mad that they have to find another human being to play with for the new exotic. I can't wait until they lock something behind the 12-player non-matchmaking activity that's launching next week. You have to find your own people for a 12-man. People are raging by having to find one other person. They're all babies. It's all people who claim that they have too much social anxiety to interact with a single other person for a fun activity for 15 minutes. We talked about this the other day. Social anxiety is very real, but I don't think it's debilitating. It is one of the... You know how like people say cyberbullying isn't real, just turn off your computer? I don't agree with that. But social anxiety on the computer, I kind of want to say that's not real. It's the safest possible context for you to be social. In like Destiny 2. 12 people without matchmaking. That sounds hard. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna do that. But I will. You know why? Because I'm just gonna hop in the looking for group Discord and find 12 randoms. "12 random boys." I think there might be 3 women in the looking for group Discord. Or they're all secretly the people who don't have a mic, who join and say, hey, I know what I'm doing, but I don't have a mic. I think half of those people might be women, and I don't blame them for that choice. They do have a mic, they just ain't gonna use it. But being a woman in that Discord might be really annoying in a lot of ways. But I bet you can get a lot of free carries from really, really sweaty players. You want all the trials adept weapons? You can find 2 sweaty PvP lords to carry you easy mode. You don't not even that you need the carry necessarily, just that you could get one easy. Nothing's really going on in gaming. It's slow. It's slow. There's something happening in a few weeks with Elden Ring. There's something happening in a month or 2 with World of Warcraft. And then the month after that, or maybe it's the same month, Space Marine 2. I'm not really excited for anything that's not Space Marine 2. I know Dawn Trail comes out in a few weeks, but I'll be at AX. Oh well. Not like I'm even caught up anyway. We got all the game stuff out of the way with Summer Games Fest. Yeah, and it was bad. The only thing that was good was the Xbox showcase. And only then, I liked seeing almost none of it. I wasn't excited from any of the games. I'm excited for Monster Hunter Wilds and Space Marine 2. Everything else that got shown, I was just kind of like, meh. Dragon Age, I hear a lot of people is divisive. A lot of people hate it, and a lot of people like it. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. But I didn't play Inquisition because Inquisition I got for $4 on sale years ago. And I still couldn't get past, like, just after the tutorial. I don't know what it is about Dragon Age Inquisition. I played 1 and liked it years and years ago, and played 2 and liked it years and years ago. But Inquisition, I just kind of, like, I don't know, I got bored. Oh well, let's go to the hand game. We'll keep talking when we're there. Out of my way, pants that are on the floor. Get out of here, goof. Epic. Oh, I should put my music on. I'm gonna listen to music this time. And guess what it's gonna be? The Fri-YAY OST. Good relaxing. Okay, I think I assembled everything before I started this time. I have my palette, I have my water, I have my paper towel, I have my chat. My boy Evan Call, yup. Yeah, so here we are. Real quick, this guy was Dusty. He's kind of slightly discolored. He's a bit darker brown in some spots, but it doesn't feel like he's not all super dusty anymore. Like it mostly came off, like 90% of it. This dog was dusty. Again, you can see where it was, kind of. It's easier to tell with my eyes, because it's discolored. But it's otherwise fine. Who else was dusty? This guy was dusty. Yeah, I might dunk them back in it, just to be safe, but it removed most of it overnight. Otherwise, here are all the scouts. Here they all are. I'm just going to move all of them out of the way, except for the one that we're going to paint, which I think is going to be the sergeant. I think we're going to do the sergeant. Get out of here, scouts. Don't forget to name and shame. Name and shame who? Huh? The ones Leafy wanted? Oh, Leafy wants me to name and shame the Gaunt's ghosts when they show up, because they are listening to the first Gaunt's Ghost novel on my recommendation, and the miniatures are the characters in the book. They're a Black Library, set, like, based on... The models existed after the books and not the other way around, which is why it's cool. They do that when the I got super glue on my knife, so even though I'm not gonna need it, I'm swapping the blade. If the books are really popular, they tend to get models based on the characters, which is cool. It's nice to be painting a small guy, because I can use the painting handle. Isn't that fun? Let's see what zoom level we're comfortable with. This looks pretty good. We'll sit right here. Any cosplay plans? Very, very tentatively, but I don't know what I'll do. I don't really want to have to shave, but most cosplays require that. Shaving. Which is annoying. I'm actually going to start with the black. Where's Black Templar? Siliconum gray? Maybe I'll make their fatigues gray and not black. What are we thinking? They have like fatigues under their armor, like the pants, and at the waist you can see it too, and then their sleeves. We thinking black and yellow or like a gray and yellow? Black and yellow has higher contrast, but they might be too dark that way. Complex. It is an interesting issue. Usually, I mean, I could always go darker. You're right, Dusk Fox. Usually, I don't like how this skeleton horde looks like it's open. It's not, though, but it's like doesn't close. There it is. That's better. Usually contrast is good, but black and yellow, if it's too much of that, then I don't know, it might be weird. So we'll do gray, we'll start with that, and maybe give him like black gloves and boots. We'll start with this gray. For reference, it is contrast basilicanum, or conum, I'm not sure. Basilicanum gray. For the, you know, all the basilicas in the Imperium. And I'm just gonna pick a spot, his pants, and just get going. I'm gonna try to avoid the armor plates if I can. The thing about using these contrast paints and such is, unlike paints where you would, like traditional paints where you like layer, right? You layer up for color. These, because they're so thin, you kind of really, I put too much paint on there. You kind of really want to paint in the lines. It's much more like a coloring book this way, where you want to avoid getting color that you don't want somewhere else, because the paints are thin and they don't cover over each other very well. You can always tell if there was something else underneath it, unless, so it's like if I make a mistake, I have to use the layer paint to layer it back up. In this case, Wraithbone. Camera, don't do this to me, motherfucker. Not today, bitch. So I'm trying to be pretty careful around his knee pads here that are going to be the same color as his armor. But also, it's like, okay, if I get this on something that's going to be like black or brown, but if it's going to be yellow, I definitely want to be careful with it, if I can. Which is why maybe it's goofy that I'm using this big old brush. Call me goofy then. Then call me goofy. Because maybe I am. Okay, goofy. Yeah, there you go. Any obvious spot that I missed on the pants?
I don't think so. Giving some of the recesses a second coat. And some of the really flat areas. Okay. I'd like to try to get 2 of these guys done today, but I don't think I'm going to batch paint them. So, we're going to have to hustle. Because I think I'm only going to have like about 2-ish hours, maybe 2.5. Because again, we're trying to go to Din Din at like 8. He has sleeves, but then he also has like vambraces. So it's like his sleeves are tucked in to his vambraces. So I gotta be careful around those, because I don't think those are armor colored, actually. I don't know what color the vambraces are. Maybe they are armor colored. Which in our case is yellow. Then I'm gonna swap to a small brush, because that is waste. Me highlighting black text with yellow highlighter and ruining it forever? Yeah. Where's our little baby brush? Here he is. There isn't much of it, but right above his belt, he has some of his shirt showing through. So I'm just trying to pick it out. Because his belt, for sure, has armor colored on it. I should have opened up the box art, or maybe another Imperial Fist Scout on my computer and then looked at it, so I can see what's going on with this. When I'm done picking this out, I'll go open one up so I can look. Alrighty. Actually, I still have the box. It's under my bed. Oh, big knock to the camera there. Holy. Does he not have a helmet? None of them do. Which means I have to paint skin. Scary. Okay. So not all of them have sleeves. It looks like 1 or 2 of them don't. This guy doesn't have sleeves. The heavy weapons guy doesn't have sleeves. And that's it, actually. All the rest of them